This episode of Miss Knuckles' Nifty Math Minutes is going to teach you how to multiply two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers using the lattice method of multiplication. Here we go.
This video is going to teach you how to multiply two factors with two digits using the lattice method of multiplication. The first thing you'll see is our problem of 32 times 28 has already been solved using the traditional algorithm. The answer is 896, but I want to show you another way to do this. The first thing I'm going to do is take my first factor of 32 and I'm going to write it as the headers for my columns, 32. The next step is to take your second factor, which is 28, and write it as the numbers outside your rows. So now I have 32 times 28. The beauty of using the lattice method is it allows you to do all of your multiplying before you ever have to think about adding. And it really doesn't matter what order you do it in. I'm going to start with this box. This box is getting a hug by this 2 and that 2. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2, which is 4. And the way you write your answer is like this, 0, 4, because the number 4 in essence has 0 in the tens place. And the top triangle of each box, you should remember, represents a number that would be in the tens place. If there is no number in the tens place, you put a 0. The next two numbers I need to multiply are 3 and 2. And the answer will go in this box. 3 times 2 is 6. That's a 0 and a 6 because there are no tens. And now I'm ready to move on and multiply to find the answer that goes in this box. So the 2 times the 8 equals 16. Now I have a number in the tens place, a 1 and a 6. And finally, I'm going to multiply 3 times 8, and my answer will go in this box. 3 times 8 is 24. And now I've done all of my multiplying. Now that you've done the hard part and done all the multiplication, it is time to do the last part, which is very simple, addition. I like to take my diagonal lines and emphasize those with a color just so I don't make a careless mistake, because in essence what you're going to be doing is adding everything in each diagonal slant, starting with the 6. There's nothing to add to the 6. So 6 plus 0 is 6. And I should have used a different color. Okay, the next column you're going to add, or diagonal I should call it, is 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 4 more is 9. 0 plus 6 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. And finally, the last diagonal is a 0. You don't have to write a 0 there. You can, but it won't change your answer. The last part to finish this is to take your sums and write them in order from left to right, and that is your final answer, 896. 32 times 28 is equal to 896, and I can look and check and see from where I solved it with traditional algorithm that it is correct.